Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing us how to take measurements. So I have my mannequin here and my paper and biro. So I write my full length as half, or you can say length. Measure the length of the person, measure the full length of the person is the same. So I abbreviate mine to half. I just write half on my paper. So bust, I also abbreviate everything. I don't write everything out. But if I'm helping somebody to take measurement, maybe they want to sew clothes from outside or from wherever to somebody, I just write the full. I just write it in full so that the person that is going to sew will understand. If I write it like this, the person might not understand. So if I write it like this, the person might not understand. So I write everything out. So my full length or my length is half. Bust is B. That is the bust. Shoulder is SH. Shoulder is SH. That is how I write it. Sleeve is SL. Round sleeve, this round sleeve is ROS. Then for this down, skirt or trouser or whatever, F is also length. As I've said before, is full length. You can call it full length or you can call it length, whatever name you know it as. So mine is F, or sometimes I write L. But the reason why I don't write L is especially when I'm measuring trouser, because I use L as lap. I don't write tie. Some people write tie, some people write L. For me, I write L. So I don't want to make mistake with L and L, a lap and a length. So that is why I always write F as my full length and L as lap. So whenever I write lap full length, I know that one is for trouser, that measurement. So full length of the skirt, hip is H. I write hip as H. I write waist as W. So this is how I abbreviate my writing when I'm taking measurement. So like the blouse, this one is for blouse or for gown. So these days we don't sew blouses with hip. It's always like gather from the waist or under bust. This under bust, this is my waist here. This is my waist. So this one, I call this under my under bust. So these days is always like gather, waist, plaint or flared. We sew these days. So this is how I write mine. Please, if you have any questions, just leave it at the comment section. I will surely get back to you. And please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Share my video so that other people can learn and benefit from it. So let me start to measure so you know how to take measurement in case of next time, or in case you are going to measure for somebody. So the full length, I place my tape on the shoulder. This is the shoulder. This place is the shoulder. I place my tape on the shoulder like this. I take the measurement. You can see the way I place my measurement on the bust, on top the bust like this. Don't measure like this. It will give you wrong measurements. Place it on top the bust like this. On top the bust, then you measure the full length. The full length might be 24, 23, 22, 26, depends on the person and depends on how the person wants a blouse. So you place your tape and measure. This is 25 and a half. This mannequin is 25 and a half. So let's assume it's 25 and a half. So and you want to sew something like this, Then you place your tape still on the shoulder and on top the bust. Then half length. This is my half length. This is 16 inches. Some people use 14, some people use 15, some people use 15 and a half, 16 or 17. Depends on the height of the person. Depends on how tall the person is. So this is 16 inches. Where this blouse is now is 16 inches. Let's also assume this is the half length of the person. From shoulder to here is half length. This is the waist here. So this is under bust. This place is under bust. I call this place under bust because it's not up to waist. So this 16 inches for half length, and that is if you place your tape on the shoulder here. Down here is 16 inches like this. Make sure the tape is out of from your breast. You don't put it on your breast like this because it's under bust. You place like 3 inches or 3.5 inches from your breast. So this is it, 16 inches. Then under bust, I didn't measure under bust of that when I was describing the way I write my measurement and the half length. I didn't, but thank God you have seen it here. So under bust is like this. This my under bust is 34 inches. 34 inches under bust. Some people want it more tight. Some people want it loose. So this is 34 inches. Remember, the full length of the blouse was 25.5, and the half length is 16 inches, and under bust is 34 inches. So you now measure that and measure your bust. Bust is 40 inches here. 40 inches the bust. I'm not going to measure hip because we are sewing something like this. There's no need to measure hip. But if you are going to sew skirts, then you measure the hip. But since we are sewing something like this I'm wearing, you don't need to measure hip. So this is the bust, 40 inches. Then the shoulder like this. This is 18 inches from the hand here, from here, the hand, from the starting here to the hand here is 18 inches. 18 inches the shoulder. But sometimes I take mine like this. I take from half length like this, and it's also 9 inches. The hand here, 9 inches. So you measure from here, because if you take it like here to here is 18 inches, divide by 2 will give you 9 inches. It's the same. So you take from here where you end your shoulder here, you take from there and measure your sleeve. Depends on the length of the sleeve, 18, 20, 26, depends. Then you take from where you end your tape after measuring the shoulder. You just place your tape there and measure your sleeve. Then you measure the round sleeve, as I've said earlier on that paper. The round sleeve, it might be long sleeve here. This long sleeve. Then you measure the long sleeve. If it's 3/4, this is 3/4. 3/4 from here, here, here. 3/4. So you can see this place is big, this place is small. So this place and this place measurement is not the same. So you take the measurement if it's long sleeve here, you take the measurement if it's 3/4. But if it's short sleeve, you take it here. You take, if the sleeve is up to here, from shoulder to here, then you take the round sleeve here. So this is how I take my measurement. So the mannequin doesn't have legs. I would have measured the hip, or doesn't, just half length from shoulder just here. So this is how I take my measurements. Please remember to press the notification button so that you can be notified